You're going for D. You had £32,000 in your hand. Not anymore. You've now got £64,000. Now, this next question is number 12 of 15. It's worth £125,000. Now, you're guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000. That's safe. You could leave now, though, with the £64,000 you've got at this moment. You don't have to play this next question. Take your time. You might as well have a look at it. You are just 4 questions away from £1 million. Here it comes. It's worth £125,000. Ganymede is a moon of which planet? Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, Mars. Okay, you've chosen to phone a friend. Now let's call them up. But just remember, you don't have to take their advice.
Hello, Steve here.
Hello, Steve. It's Chris Tarrant here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hey, it's Chris Tarrant.
We've got a question for you coming up. No pressure, but there's £125,000 riding on your answer. Good luck.
Go, fire away, man.
Here it comes then, nice and straightforward. Just give us the right answer and your friend moves on. No pressure at all.
Well, all those big planets in the solar system have got moons, and I think this is one that goes round Saturn. But I'm named Patrick Moore, so I could be wrong.
Steve, thanks for that. Thank you. Well, now, Steve's decision was that A was the answer, but you don't have to agree with him. You don't have to play this if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? You had a cheque for £64,000. Not anymore. You've now got a cheque for £125,000. Now, you don't have to play this next question. It's entirely up to you. You've got £125,000 at this moment, but if you can give me the right answer, it's worth £250,000. Take your time. You've got £125,000 at this moment, but it's worth £250,000. Here it comes. The roundel is an emblem identifying which branch of the forces? Royal Navy, Royal Air Force, Army, Territorial Army. Take your time, think carefully about this one. A wrong answer would cost you £93,000. So you're saying B. You had a cheque for £125,000. You no longer have that. You've now got a cheque for £250,000. Right, here we go. This next question is worth £500,000. £500,000. Have a look. This is question number 14 of 15. It's worth £500,000. Take as long as you need. Here it comes. Woodruff is the name of a what? Herb, bird, fungus, fern. So you think it's A? You had £250,000. You didn't have to play this question, you decided you would. If you're wrong, you lose £218,000 of that money. You're not wrong. You've just won £500,000. Amazing. 500,000 quid. Well, you're doing brilliantly, fantastic. £500,000. Now there's a cheque waiting here with your name on it for £500,000. But we don't want to give you that. We'd love to give you the next one, the big one. You are just one right answer away from £1,000,000. Now have a look at it. At this moment, you can leave here quite happily with £500,000. But the next question, the final question, is worth £1,000,000. This is it. What amount does the prefix sesqui represent? 1.5, 15, 50, 150. So you think it's A? Oh, you have been so brave going for all 15 questions, but I'm afraid it's correct answers that count. And that answer is correct. You've done it! You have won £1,000,000! Congratulations! £1,000,000! 15 correct answers! Brilliant! Okay, welcome back for another game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?